What do you send, like, do you want to send the same message to two or more people? How do you do that?
Huh?
Whatever. Like, I just sent phone, my phone number to
Hey, Mr. Logan.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
God, I love that shirt.
Thank you. Thank
That's
you
an
so much.
awesome shirt. My name is Kelly. Brilliant. I'm a physician assistant. I'm going to see you today, okay?
Alrighty.
All right. I kind of went through your stuff. I looked at you this morning. So it sounds like you've had quite a year.
Yes.
Say nothing about COVID, huh? COVID's just an added bonus.
Exactly, and that's what I went into the emergency room for on October 27th, and they come back with a totally different C word.
Yes.
I'm
yes.
like, yeah.
Good Lord.
I'm
All right,
like,
you poor thing.
I don't know if I'd rather have the COVID or the...
So let me go through what I think I know.
Okay.
And you tell me if I'm wrong or right, okay?
Okay.
So my understanding is that the end of November, you went in complaining of some burning in your chest and anorexia, couldn't eat.
Mm-hmm.
And that was after you finished a course of bleomycin chemotherapy. Okay.
That was 6 days of that.
Right. So, this thing will just shut off. Also had a lot of reflux and trouble swallowing. They actually did a CAT scan because they were worried you had a little shortness of breath. It didn't show any kind of clot, but it did show that you had some inflammation in your esophagus, which is that tube that goes from your mouth down to your stomach.
Right. So that's where the esophagitis.
Yes. So they thought it was candida, which is yeast.
Okay.
Which, when you get a low blood count like you had, you're
susceptible.
Yeah,
for
you're open for anything out there.
Right.
So they admitted you because you weren't eating well. So they gave you some IV fluids. It sounds like
I was severely dehydrated.
Yes, they admitted. They gave you some diflucan. I think IV because you couldn't swallow, and they gave you some antibiotics.
Correct.
You got better, and they started giving you some food, and then they started you on some oral. They're actually not antibiotics. It's in like an antiviral, which is the diflucan, right? Anti-candidal, if
Gotcha.
I will.
Okay.
Now, my understanding is they gave you 6 days to go home with
the yeast.
Got it.
Medicine.
And then they also said you were having some epigastric pain around the time you almost were getting ready to get out of there.
Yeah.
And they were concerned about that. They tested you for a bacteria called Helicobacter pylori, which, by the way, is negative. I looked it up.
Okay. Well, that's good.
Cardiology did not think any of this pain was from your heart. You're a young, healthy guy. They did put you on some Protonics, which is medicine for acid, twice a day. That's the pantoprazole.
Right.
And they told you to come back here to us. Now, they also gave you those horse pills.
Right.
Those big old Carafate pills.
Yeah. Which they switched to the liquid form.
Okay.
For the home. And matter of fact, I have that right here with me.
So tell me how you've been feeling since you got out.
To be honest with you, I've been doing great, actually. I still was concerned because I really did want an endoscopy to find out exactly how much damage was done from the chemotherapy, to be honest with you. But, I mean, as far as swallowing and being able to eat, I've had no difficulty. My appetite has returned. So it almost seems like things are back to normal.
Okay.
I don't know.
Appetite is back. He is eating. He finished the course of fluconazole. You finished it all.
This past Saturday.
Swallowing is back to normal.
Correct. There are a couple of things that may sorry. There are a couple of things that may aggravate citrus things. Basically that's the main thing. The citrus.
Now, are you getting burning in your chest or bitter taste in the back of your throat?
Actually that stopped.
And I think
Unless I do something.
Yeah. I think the reason why it stopped is because they did give you that acid pill twice a day. And I'll be honest with you, how many rounds of chemo are you going to get?
I'm supposed to be doing 4, so scheduled up till like February.
So how many more you got to go?
3 cycles.
3 more cycles.
And I missed the single day. I was supposed to do 5 straight days.
Yes, sir.
And then 3 weeks after that, I was supposed to do 1 each week. So
Once
3
a week.
singles, right? And then restart with a whole cycle of 5, and then followed by the singles.
Okay. So you did go back and see oncology?
Not yet.
Okay. So when are you seeing them?
Because I was supposed to come here first before
seeing them.
Okay. So now.
Well, let me tell you this. Dr. Ruffalo looked at your stuff today. I talked to him about you before you came in, and your white count is still low. Gotcha. Okay, your white count is still on the 4th. It was 2.65. So I don't mind rechecking your white count today, but he's like, if it's not normal, it's not in your benefit to do an endoscopy.
It's more of a risk
because it's more of a risk than it is a benefit, and you're better.
Right.
Now, that's not to say that we can't do it in the future, and we will.
Okay.
And we're happy to. He does it all day long. And let me tell you, you're in fantastic hands. He does a